for 30 days of Solidity, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open Remix and deploy contracts. So you need to go to remix.ethereum.org, right? So remix.ethereum.org is the URL, right? Once you go to remix.ethereum.org, you're going to open up your Remix ID. So this is where you're going to write in all your Solidity code. So you don't need to download any software. It's going to be in your browser. So remix.solidity.ethereum.org, right? So I'm going to show you how to deploy contracts. So the major thing you're going to be doing in 30 days of code is you're going to be writing contracts, you're going to be deploying it, you're going to be playing around with the deployed contracts. All right, so if you come over to this workspace, so you have your workspace. If you come over to this side, you can click on new file, right? Or you can click on this create new file. So let's call this mode with an extra O, mode.sol. So the extension for Solidity contracts is .sol. So let me go copy this contract and paste it in here. All right, so I'm going to do that. Okay. All right. If I come to this fourth panel, I'll put my contract on auto compile so that the Remix IDE will compile my contract for me automatically while I'm still writing it. So if the contract has no error, you'll see a green sign here. If it has an error, you see a red sign. So let me wait for that to be done. So I have a very simple smart contract with Pragma, Solidity, the definition of the contract, you know, the variable, and then two functions. So this is a setter function. This writes a mood into the blockchain, and this is the getter function that allows you to fetch from the blockchain. So there's a little error, but it would allow us go. All right, so it's the XPDX identifier. Maybe I should write it now. Maybe I should leave it. So SPDX, SPDX license identifier. Let me use MIT. Let's see if it does work. Right, so we are good. So this is just for compilation. Then the last one is for deployment. So I don't want to use MetaMask now. I want to use Remix VM London to deploy. This is the account I'm using. So I'll just click on deploy. Once you click on deploy, you will see the contract under deployed contracts. Right, so let me click on deploy now. You can see that it has deployed successfully. So if you come to deployed contracts down here, you see the new contract I just deployed. Right, so now I can play with my smart contract. My smart contract allows me to set a mood, which is a string, which is the reason why I have set mood here. So let's say I want to do set mood. It takes a string, so I'll say I'm happy, right? So it's going to set the mood and write happy into the blockchain. That was successful. Now if I click on get mood, I will get happy. So you can say I got back happy. So this is a setter function that sets in a string into the blockchain. And this is the getter function. You can see it's the view function, and then it returns what you've set here into the blockchain. So this is a very simple smart contract that I will send to you so you can play with it and deploy the contract yourself. So that's all on deploying contracts. The next thing that you need to install MetaMask. This is how MetaMask looks like. It's attached to your Chrome browser. I'll send a video that allows you to install MetaMask. Right, so this is how MetaMask looks like. So this is how MetaMask looks like. It contains your Ethereum, all your testnet and your mainnet. This just allows you to connect to the blockchain. So that's why you need MetaMask. I'll send a video for that. The most important thing for you in this 30 days of code is to scrub CoinMarketCap for 3 projects. So let's go to CoinMarketCap now. So I want to scrub CoinMarketCap for 3 projects that I'm interested in. So for that reason, I will go to CoinMarketCap. I'll go and look for Polygon projects. So let me go and look for Polygon or Ethereum projects. I have Solana, I have this. Let me filter. So the industry, no, platform. So let's first go check something in Ethereum ecosystem, right? So I'll just look for a random project, any project that you like, any project that you like in Ethereum ecosystem that you think you can recreate. So let's see Nash, for example, right? Let's see Nash, for example. The first thing you go to is the source code. You go and check the source code on GitHub, right? And then you look for their smart contract. So these guys do not look like they posted their smart contracts on GitHub. So I'm going to close this. I'll go and look for another code, another project that posted their smart contract on GitHub. Because the target is for you to recreate the smart contract. So let me go and check their source code now. Okay, these ones also did not post their smart contracts. Let me go to insure. This is an insurance DApp. Let me check their source code. Is their smart contract here? No, their smart contract is also not here. So I'm looking for a project on Ethereum or Polygon ecosystem who posted their smart contracts. A lot of people are running away from posting their smart contracts because they don't want to get hacked. But it doesn't make sense because if I go to their, so these ones they even post their smart contracts, but their address is here, right? So the address is actually even here. So if I check it on Etherscan, I can see their address and I can see their contracts. So this is the contract here. But this is not something I can use because it's just an ERC20 token contract. Let me see. Onebu.so, ERC20.so. ERC20 tokens are what we're going to do at the end of 30 days of code. I think it's dated 29 or day 30. So this might be too complex for beginners. So you'll most definitely find the project anyways if you just keep searching. That has their smart contract on GitHub. So I want you to search for 3. These ones did not put their code. They didn't put their code, but their Ethereum address is always here. So you can always check their code on Ethereum. But most times the code is going to be a token smart contract. Most times. We really do not want the token smart contract. What we want is the smart contract that shows us the logic of what they've built. So maybe I should leave Ethereum and go to Polygon. Okay, let me check safe mode. Lastly. Okay, let me see their source code. Okay, still no Solidity smart contracts. So let's go to Polygon this time around. Ethereum ecosystem. Platform. I need the Polygon ecosystem. Where am I not seeing Polygon? All right, so Polygon ecosystem now. There are lots of projects here that we can check their smart contracts. So you can see insurance is also on Polygon. So let's see if I can find a project that will be magnanimous enough to give us their Solidity smart contracts. So they didn't post their white paper. They didn't post their Etherscan is just going to give me Etherscan is just giving the ERC20 token smart contract, which I really do not want. You can use that anyways, but I want something that shows me the logic of what they've built. These guys don't. No one is putting their smart contract online anymore. Why? Okay, so maybe I'll just go find for you guys and send to the group. So I'll go do some research for you guys to pick from, and then I'll send to the group. So I can't seem to find any smart contracts here yet. But let me check all these recently added, guys. Check their source code. So they use JITbook. Still no smart contracts. So I think I'll just go find smart contracts for you guys. But if you can do the research yourself and find smart contracts to use, then that makes it better. So your duty is to find 3 smart contracts. So this one only put a contract address. Okay, so let me go to the next one. So the next one is to post your smart contract on Twitter. And that will be all. Sorry, the last one would be to register on GitHub. Right. So please go to github.com and register a github.com account. That will be all for 30 days of code. All right. So thank you.